Hello everyone, my name is Chris and this is my first video here, and today I want to share with you my story, a story about struggle, transformation and the power of never giving up. This is not just a tale about losing weight, it's about finding straight discipline and purpose that changed my life forever. When I was 12 years old, I was very overweight, dangerously so. I was what many would call the chubby kid. But it wasn't just about weight, it affected everything: my confidence, my social life, and how I saw myself. People often made fun of me, and I struggled to make friends. Sometimes I felt invisible, and other times I felt like the world was against me. School wasn't easy. I was always nervous about how others will treat me, and those feelings made it hard to focus or enjoy anything. I won't go into all the details, but those years were some of the toughest times of my life. Then come high school, and things got even worse. The bullying intensified and the loneliness grew. It was dark time and I find myself feeling depressed and hopeless, honestly. There was moment when I realized that if I don't change something, nothing would ever get better. That moment was the turning point. I made a promise to myself. This had to end. And I was going to fight for my life, my happiness and my future. And not in the last part, my life, my health and everything. I began by reading everything I could find about health, nutrition, and fitness. Knowledge became my weapon. At the same time, my cousin was training the athletics and he invited me to join him. I wasn't sure I could do it, but I decided to try. Starting was hard. The first days were exhausting. My body hurts, my mind wanted to give up, but I kept going. I remember those early runs, how every steps feel like a battle, but also how I felt alive. After just 3 months, I had lost 20 kilograms. That small victory was life changing. It showed me that change was possible. It wasn't just about losing this weight, it was about proving to myself that I could do hard things. But the journey wasn't easy. There were days when I wanted to quit, when the scale don't move, or when old habits pulled me back. What kept me going was the vision of the person I want to become: stronger, healthier, and proud of myself. This journey taught me more than fitness. I learned discipline, waking up early, sticking to the routine, pushing myself even when it was tough. I learned responsibility not just for my body, but for my mind and my future. I learned to believe in myself. This is the most important, to fight for my goals and to never accept failure as the end. One of the biggest lessons was that transformation isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. I became a different person inside, more confident, more resilient, and more determined. 7 years later, I am still on this journey. I continue to train, to set new goals, and to push my limits. I made a promise to the 12-year-old boy, that one who felt lost and alone, that I would never give up. That promise drives me every day. I also try to inspire others who are struggling. If you're watching this and you felt like you can't do it, I'm here to tell you you can. It starts with decision, a single choice to try. If you want to start your own journey, here are some things that help me. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with big changes all at once. Find something you enjoy. For me, it was running and athletics. Educate yourself, learn about nutrition and fitness, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Celebrate small wins. Every kilogram lost, every extra push up, every healthy meal counts. Be patient. Change takes time, but it's worth it. Thank you so much for listening to my story. It's inspired you. Please give this video a like, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and leave a comment with your own story or questions. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, no matter where you are right now, you have the power to change your start. Start today. Take that first step. Your future self will thank you.